Some long for longevity before fading to dust. Some long for eternal sleep as eulogy chanted by stars. Into that serenity, their lost time forever buried. She rambled 1,000 times, 1,000,000 miles, searching for light. Free from the rule of death, now seems so dull. Time goes by, but memories rewind. There she prays again, back when things began. Where'd you go? Where they meet to grow old, where no rivers would flow, no wounds would grow, no life would never be ceased. Oh, somewhere they could start again, where they would never be the same, where it rains every day, then they would stay.
Have you read this book too?
Once we hold hands now, our lives will be bound together, along with our deaths. Your footsteps are noisy, and you breathe heavily. Consider yourself lucky at the moment I'm bored to tears. Child's play. I admit you're clever at times, yet your skills leave much to be desired. If you still have tricks, now is the time to use them, mortal. I could use a stretch. Before you tried to kill me, did you consider that it'd end like this? I see. Your overconfidence truly led you to believe I'd be merciful. Feel your heartbeat right now. Don't forget. If I apply more pressure at this very spot, your heart will never beat again. Are you going to stay this weak forever? This will be the mark for the first time. Until this mark disappears, you will have 2 more chances to take my life. Prove to me that you can be stronger.
What are you looking for? Is it the Tower of Thorns you seek? Or me? An illusion. This is no trick of the mind. As you can see, you are real. I am as well. And this field of jasmine is with you. Do you feel better now? Close your eyes. Rest for as long as you'd like. Indeed, these are Arctic yawns. They visit many places during their travels. Perhaps they remember you. They might take a brief respite upon meeting you again. 'Tis no jest. Arctic yawns have an impeccable memory. They also live much, much longer than other birds of a similar size. Even if eons pass, they shall remember you upon another chance encounter. Do you not wish to be remembered? My fate is to disappear from the annals of history. For someone to want to remember me, it certainly feels wonderful. All right, the sun is setting. It's time for you to rest. Do you want to lie down in the sea of flowers? Tis a good idea. Me? I wish to watch the sunset one last time before falling asleep. Is the scent to your liking? I hope the fragrance of flowers brings you pleasant dreams. Now close your eyes. I know you won't ever forget me. The sun will rise again. Follow the jasmine's fragrance in your dreams. You shall surely find your way back to my side. Sleep. We'll meet again when dawn greets the world once more. This is a promise. I promise to you. There's an extra book on my desk. Did you leave it here when you came to retrieve the report? Material is so precious that you even bought a book cover for it. Love heals? Using a novel as learning material. That's new. I'd like to ask what the lessons are on. In a state of urgency, he immediately knelt beside her, bent down, and started performing CPR. Administering CPR without first removing obstructions from the mouth and nose will cause water in the stomach to flood the airway of someone who just drowned. Is this faulty teaching material? Elaborate. Are such things applicable to real life, though? I never disappeared for a whole week. In addition, sleep quality varies from person to person. Some doctors are light sleepers. Others sleep like babies in between surgeries. Neither. I'm usually awake. Why go through the trouble of reading it then? If you wanted to know about these things, you could have just spent a few hours in the hospital lobby or patient rooms to observe. That would have answered most of your questions. Ask me directly.
Once we hold hands now, our lives will be bound together, along with our deaths. don't even know what I'm talking about. Well, you won't have to worry about it now.
You're here? Pull me up.
Hurry, help me get off the floor. You're really nice. You worry about my well-being and even accompany me to lunch. So, did you see anything suspicious? Isn't it awesome? My car installation art. It's one of a kind. Having a bunch of people is the best cover. If anything dangerous shows up, we ditch the car and sprint through the back door. It's like vanishing into thin air. Yeah, it's a long story. But to make a long story short, someone in the N109 zone wanted me to paint a painting, but I told them no. Well, yeah. They discovered the secret message in my painting, which would lead them to their heart's desire. An illusion? What did you see? Yup, I heard it's kinda rare. It was found near the bottom of the ocean, in a place called Lemuria. That location is brimming with rare treasures. Even a tiny bit of coral can make you feel like you're in a world of dreams. If you grind the coral stone into pigment, you can immerse the viewer in a pretty dream created by the artist. Anyway, guess you're not here because you're concerned about my safety, yeah? Lincoln has become even more dangerous, and now you're talking about entering a labyrinth? Forget about it. A hunter like you just going in there is like a lamb walking into a tiger's den. Wait. Someone's following us. Not sure. But since he's acting all shady, he's definitely not one of my fans. You know, you're a really good hunter.
Damn it! How did he manage to slip away again? Who are you? Ah!
It could all be an act, you know. Knocking him down in one fell swoop. Want to do an encore?
I'm not a murderer. I'm just a guy trying to get a scoop.
A reporter from Weekly Arts. Joe. A second-rate art magazine. They scrape by on tidbits they pry from socialites and artists. This hidden camera wasn't cheap, right? Is there anything newsworthy about me to grace your journalism?
Listen to me. Whatever you do, please don't hurt me. It's because of the collector, Raymond. He's dead. He died last night. Drowned in his bathtub. No one knew until the next day. When the butler found him, it was already too late. The police already searched his home and looked through the surveillance tapes. They found nothing. Not even another person walking into his room, but... the picture painted by Raphael had vanished from his collection room. I've heard the rumors. Some say that before he died, he made a bunch of cuts into his arms and legs. His skin looked like a bunch of fish scales. It's awful, if I do say so myself. In the moment a rich guy is dead, the police are quick to cover it up. They're scared a secret will be revealed, one that will cost them their jobs. But there's no such thing as a secret that can't be hidden. Mr. Raphael, are you sure you didn't have a hand in his death? Can your painting actually manipulate people?
Even if they did, I wouldn't tell you. Also, you said he died last night. I was in my studio during that time and didn't go anywhere. But I do agree it's a tragedy. Or are you saying you want to ask Raymond himself?
No, not at all. I don't... I told you everything I know. Can you please let me go this time?
Sure. I'll even throw in something extra for you. Tomorrow, I'll be instructing my agent to lodge a complaint about your deplorable stalking behavior to your superiors and cancel our exclusive column interview. I reckon you'll be jobless soon. So, why don't you do me a favor and investigate who's trying to hide all that info you just talked about? You know what sells the most? Paintings of a calm sea. They can get pretty expensive. The more violent and chaotic the ocean, the less people are interested in it. Yup, you got that right. I daydream in my studio all the time. It's kinda hard to remember what the real world's like. Thanks for bringing me out of my dreams today. I'm going home. The art exhibition needs to be held. Once a painting is sold, another should take its place. But I still don't have the paint needed to finish the piece I'm working on. Don't you remember our deal? I saw how you fought, quick and precise. That final strike was unlike anything I've seen before. If you could be my bodyguard. Protect me on our journey together. If we find an alternative, I'll happily give you what's in my hand right now. That look. You forgot, huh? Don't worry. I wrote down everything. We'll be fine. Probably. I have an idea on how we can sneak into the N109 zone. You said it yourself. When you see the big picture, you need to use some bait. Why not come up with a master plan? Become the best bait for Anakinus. Something they want, like info or something. You can decide whether to take the risk or not. Maybe a small opening is all it will take to get them to expose themselves. I can lead you there. Trade intel for intel. Gamble to make gambles with higher stakes. But whether or not you can play the game is up to you. It's just a suggestion. The choice is yours. If you want to do it, meet me tomorrow by the docks at White Sand Bay.
Ah, good to see you again, Miss Hunter. No reason to be so formal. Call me Thomas. Raphael does it.
I knew you'd show up. I'm not the kind of person to just forget.
You two get along well. I'm glad Raphael has a reliable friend such as yourself.
Stop treating her like she's my babysitter.
Hold on. Didn't you ask me for a boat so you could go on a date? I'd say the wait was worth it. With winds at about 10 miles per hour and no big waves, it's a good day to set sail.
Since heading out to sea is a daunting task, shouldn't we use something a little more advanced, like a speedboat?
We're always cooped up in the house painting and stuff. Let's take this chance to exercise.
We're in the same boat now. It's time to tell me what's next.
Don't overthink it. You're just gonna do what you normally do. Fight. That's Hat Island. It's having unusual energy fluctuations, and a weird wanderer appeared.
You're interested in wanderers?
Their protocores contain an extremely rare material. I need to get my hands on it. I'll use it to make paint and create some art, as one does.
Really? Protocores can be used for painting? I'm not a 3-year-old.
Weird. The island is literally right there, but we've been rowing for 30 minutes and still no signs of land. Are you rowing around in circles?
I'm definitely trying to move this boat along, but you keep rowing us back. That explains why we've been going in circles.
This oar is just being mean. I'm getting tired of this. Can we ditch the boat and swim instead?
No. Raphael, the waves! They're heading straight for us!
Was the weather forecaster slacking off today? Left! Hurry!
Water's filling the boat!
Steady now.
You jinxed
Don't
us!
just flail the
I
oar
guess we
around.
really do have to swim to Hat Island.
I feel like I'm gonna puke. I think I hired an assassin instead of a bodyguard. The world is spinning like...
Stop mumbling to yourself. If it weren't for me, we'd still be in the ocean right now.
I'd rather float in the sea than be on land.
Everything looks okay. I don't see any wanderers around.
Your skills will be useful. Let's go. This island isn't small and we have a full day ahead of us.
You're fine now? Why are you in a hurry?
The mountain. We'll start there.
I don't see any signs of life. I remember visiting this place as a kid while on a field trip.
A field trip? What's that?
You've never been on one before? Children line up with their bags filled with all sorts of snacks. And of course, we wrote a travel log, and...
Wow, you were all brave kids to visit places like these. I'm impressed.
More than a decade has passed. Change is inevitable. The resonance is weak, and the watch isn't detecting anything. It's possible wanderers aren't involved.
Your little watch thing doesn't seem to work that well. Where's the coral stone?
Huh? So what? Are you planning to use your blood again?
Or like you can use your evol. The coral stone is from this water. If you notice something weird, it might be tainted with the same kind of metaflux. Use your evol to resonate with it. Creating a similar signal might just be good enough to lure them out. Try?
Sending out a signal. Got it. The fluctuation is faint. I can barely sense it.
Wait. You could crack open nuts using that much strength. Please don't destroy my last sample.
Then...
You're not in an arm wrestling match. Let's do this together. Close your eyes. Focus all your senses on your hands. Well, can you feel a warm power surging within you? Everything in this world has a unique, unmatchable frequency. That's why each life is isolated. But your evol allows you to change your frequency. You can resonate with others. If you open your heart, you can establish a connection and share your power.
Really?
If you believe. Sorry.
Okay, I'll try it.
Is it over?
I guess, yes?
Well, that was quite the spectacle.
It was your idea. If we don't catch any fish, is the bait at fault?
All right, I guess I was wrong. Tapping into the depths of someone's evol isn't easy. Something reacted.
I did a pretty good job, huh? Don't you think?
You're even better than I expected. Let me show you what the art of combat is. It's up to you now, Miss Bodyguard.
I'll show you. Raphael,
Yeah, I hear you.
good job.
Back up. Let's see what trick it has up its sleeve.
Go back to the pit you came from.
Did you spot its weakness? You were too close to it. It's almost over. It's up to you now, Miss Bodyguard.
I'll show you.
Back up. Phew. Good thing you had me here.
It was just a scratch.
Don't underestimate the power of fire.
Go back to the pit you came from.
Keep your distance from it. It's up to you now, Miss Bodyguard.
I'll show you. I need you.
If that's your wish, are you still holding on? Now! Come on, keep up with me.
We'll do this together.
You're good. You were too close to it. Be careful. Does it hurt?
This is nothing. Raphael,
It's up to you now, Miss Bodyguard.
I'll show you. Eat this.
3, 2, 1, power. Are you still holding on?
I need you.
If that's your wish. I don't think it's giving up just yet.
I'll make it give up. Bring it on.
This is all too easy.
Not even a challenge.
The road ahead will be difficult. Take this and keep working hard.
I didn't think resonating with the coral stone would attract wanderers.
If we can't find what I'm looking for, consider it practice. Anyway, let's set up camp for tonight.
They came back.
Oh, no.
Is it a wanderer?
Even worse, a monster.
Oh, it's a kitten! It's so cute! Now you're safe. You're not here for the coral stone, are you? Why are you over there? It won't eat you.
Stay back. Cats are malicious beasts who deceive everyone with their harmless appearances and play with their prey at whim. I don't like them.
Rather than dislike them, I'd say you're more afraid of them. Isn't that right, Raphael?
Nope, I just don't care. I don't care about cats. At all.
It's hurt. Look, something's off about its injury.
Whoa, stay back. You're not allowed near me after touching that. You have to choose, me or the cat. It understood what I said?
Its wound doesn't look normal. Maybe wanderers are involved. We should check it out.
You know, you don't have to be that observant. We're not going to disturb the cat's home, right? That little monster is obviously trying to get some affection. Don't waste your time.
Look!
A wanderer attacked it.
What happened?
Don't touch it. Ow!
Your hand! Something is coming from the deep. Storm Lord. His flames split the water?
Guess you like my blood a lot more, huh? Sorry to break it to you, but my fire can never be extinguished. Let me show you what the art of combat is. 3, 2, 1, dodge!
I'm okay. Let's
It's up to you now, Miss Bodyguard.
I'll show you.
I'll show you.
Raphael,
Yeah, I hear you.
good job.
You want to use your ultimate on us? Too bad.
Eat this. I need you.
That's your wish.
I'm getting the hang
It's
of
up
it.
to you now, Miss Bodyguard. Here's our chance.
Bring it on. Raphael,
Yeah, I hear you.
good job.
Oh man, you recovered so fast.
Everything went well. How did we end up in the ocean? Raphael! I need to get to the surface. Where's Raphael?
Stay back. Otherwise, I can't guarantee your safety.
What about you? What are you doing?
Not your concern.
Raphael.
It's settled then. If you don't return, I'll chase you to the ends of the earth.
Don't go.
You forgot everything, yet you still insist. All right, this is your choice.
dangerous. Guess I can't let you stay too far away from me. Let's attack it together. You can decide when.
I'll make sure they're dead. It's your turn.
Okay, if you say so.
My turn. Eat this. It was just a scratch.
What a nice punching bag.
Let's hit it a few more times.
Let's attack it together. You can decide when.
I'll make
It's
sure.
your time to shine. I'm here. I won't let you get injured that easily. We could have done some more training.
I just got sloppy.
If we're covered, be careful.
Eat this.
Let's attack it together. You can decide when.
I'll make sure they're dead.
We're halfway there.
It won't take long for us to be done.
What is you really don't want to make it easy for me, huh? Stay on your toes. It's changing how it attacks. Ready?
I was born ready.
Let's finish this.
It's your turn.
Okay, if you say so. Let's attack it together. You can decide when.
I'll make
It's
sure.
your time to shine.
I'll feel the fatal blow.
What a nice punching bag. I'm here. I won't let you get injured that easily.
Bring it on. I'll show you.
Let's attack it together. You can decide when.
I'll make sure they're dead.
Stay on your toes. It's changing how it attacks. You really don't want to make it easy for me. You're too close. That's my spot. Let's attack it together. You can decide when. It's your time to shine.
It's your turn.
Okay, if you say so. Are you up for a joyride?
Where do you
lady?
want to take me?
Guess. It's dangerous. Guess I can't let you stay too far away from me.
We shouldn't underestimate.
Let's attack it together. You can decide when.
I'll make sure they're dead. I was just careless.
What a nice punching bag.
You were sloppy.
My eyes were locked on you.
Go back to the pit you came from. Silas,
It can't escape. Let's attack it together. You can decide when. It's your time to shine. If we're covered, be careful. We're halfway there.
it won't take long for us to be done.
Let's attack it together. You can decide when.
I'll make sure they're dead. Bring it on.
You're too close. You really don't want to make it easy for me, huh?
Silas,
It can't escape.
you won't escape.
That's for you! You're welcome!
Where did this confidence come? Your time to shine. It's time to meet your maker.
Steady now. We can do this.
Are you up for a joyride later?
Where do you want to take me?
Guess. It looks slightly interesting. That wasn't smart. Let's attack it together. You can decide when.
I'll make sure they're dead. I'm okay. Let's take it down first. You won't escape.
Romance, striking everything like a lens.
Silas, have you ever written a love letter?
I've written challenges to duels before. Is that it? Let's attack it together. You can decide when.
I'll make sure they're dead. It was just a scratch.
Don't forget about the person next to you when you run into trouble.
Who says I ran into trouble?
Romance, striking everything like a lens.
Silas, have you ever written a love letter?
I've written challenges to duels before. You're too close. That's my spot.
You'll all see. Love is destined to fail.
You'll also disappear. We're halfway there. Ready?
I was born ready.
Let's finish this. Let's attack it together. You can decide when.
I'll make sure they're dead.
It's time to meet your men here. I won't let you get injured that easily. You put up a good fight.
Good job.
We don't have much time. Let's make this quick.
ZAYNE,
With our combined strength,
here I go.
victory is within reach.
Eat this.
It is falling apart. Proceed with caution. It's your turn.
No problem.
Keep your distance, or else you'll get hurt.
ZAYNE,
Here it comes. Leave it to me. Leave this to me.
you won't escape. We crushed them.
This might be a long night. This is danger. With our combined strength, it is weak. Now's our chance. Victory is within reach. It is falling apart. Keep your tempo.
Eat this. It was just a scratch.
Well done.
Go back to the pit you came from.
With our combined strength,
Here I go.
watch where it's going. Make sure to dodge the attack. Be careful.
ZAYNE,
Here it comes. Leave it to me. With our combined strength, we finished it in one attempt.
and it wasn't messy.
Traverse the darkness with me. This is dangerous. With our combined strength, it is weak. Now's our chance. Be ready for its next move. Victory is within reach. It is falling apart. It recovered. Be careful.
No.
Struggling is futile. With our combined strength,
Here I go.
it's over. Stay where I can see you. We finished it in one attempt.
And it wasn't messy.
You're not allowed to be here. Are you trying to tend to my wounds? Fine. But do you even know how I was injured? Herbs can't heal this. Come closer. Now look me in the eyes. You're not gonna heal me? Don't run away then. Don't you know what's best for a fiend? Come closer. Yes, faster. Oh, I can feel your heartbeats. What a delectable sweetness. So you do have a few tricks up your sleeve. You're teasing a fiend. Well, aren't you bold? Oh, I'm not allowed to move? Show me what you've got. Fingers running from my chest to my lower abdomen. What wounds are you fumbling about? Is that all you've got? What else do you dare to touch? Go down. Just a little more. You're trembling. Oh, why is that, I wonder? To keep a fiend obedient, you must pay a price. Do you know what your scent reminds me of? Steamy and sweet, like cherry wine. Why are your hands too shaky to touch me? Beg me. Beg for my help. Go down first. Use a little more force. Why are you breathing so heavily? Didn't you say you'd tend to my wounds? Dare to bite my Adam's apple. Your treatment is unique indeed. How did I get injured? From an interrogation. Don't you already know? Don't you crave a closer look at this eye you've dreamed of? To satisfy a desire insatiable, on the brink of devouring this body. Enduring this searing pain is the price of wielding incomparable power. Since you dare to come this close, what are you willing to give for your ambition? Now you know to run away. Too late, sweetie. Do you know how to mend a soul so greedy it'll burn for you? You quench his desires. You feed him with every inch of you. From fingertips to earlobes. You're all mine. Did you forget how you teased me? Dare to resist me? Bite me then. Harder. Yes. No. I'll start with your warmest spot. And until I'm finished, you're not allowed to stop me. You welcome this house's owner by pointing a gun at his head? Okay, then. Shh. They might still be listening in. Keep it down. How was I supposed to know you were here? Look up. To your right. See that black spot? It's a surveillance camera. And the system notified me as soon as the door lock was broken. Does it hurt? You're still acting tough, huh? Sit on the bed. Now is not the time for you to be a big girl. Well, unless you have arms on your back to treat your injury. Turn around. Take off your jacket. It's medicine. Hold on. Quiet. I know it hurts, but if I have to keep my hand over your mouth, I won't be able to treat your wound. If you really can't bear it, I have some canned meat. The slices should be thick enough for you to sink your teeth into. It was just a suggestion. You don't need to look at me like that. Isn't it better than being spotted because you're too loud? Do you want to bite down on the gauze pad? That works too. Bear with me a moment. Okay. Let's continue. I'm almost done. One last. Where's your weapon? It's on your right leg. Don't move. Your wound will open up. I'll get it. Load the gun for me. We make a good team. Give me your hand. Do you want to do it yourself? But I have your gun. There's also no place for you to take cover. Just don't let go if you want to stay out of the crossfire. I'd rather not bandage more wounds in the next few minutes. Why are you punishing yourself by standing outside in the heavy rain? It's like you enjoy stealing the words right out of my mouth. I'm here to feed a cat. Like what? The guest room on the second floor has an ensuite bathroom. I have something important to do downstairs, so don't bother me. The third knob from the left is for hot water. Bath towels are on the second shelf of the cabinet. Shh. The one outside gave birth to it. It's the only survivor of its litter. Jump. I'm trying to get rid of it, actually. It's been over an hour. Any ideas? No. And while there is an artificial pond in the garden, the fish were only added half a month ago. But it's a cat. Are you comparing yourself to a 2-month-old kitten? Come here. No one's going to hurt you. Your commentary is great, sweetie, but you should say something it actually understands. Is this really appropriate for a 2-month-old kitten? You... You still have time to worry about a cat. That was a spectacular rescue mission. You should still get a tetanus shot and a rabies vaccine. You never know what a stray cat is carrying. This isn't the first time a cat scratched me as I rescued it. Really? My smiles are always nice. A smile that doesn't reach my eyes is good enough. As for my sincerity, you need to pay for it. How boring. So I don't take in a lost kitten out of the kindness of my heart only to be misunderstood, and then be criticized for not smiling correctly. Don't overthink it. We happen to be going the same way. No. Knowing too much can get you killed. Oh? Then what should I do? Forget it. Do cats ever stop fighting? Some stray cats have the courage to hunt crows.
I see our team is really loaded. We can afford to go to a fancy resort.
Are the fruits that good? You've only been eating those.
How convenient. I've yet to hear you sing. A hotel is part of the hospitality industry. But why would hunters be here? Don't tell me wanderers are lurking around the corner. So, it's like a party for kindergartners.
Who's this?
We're besties.
Oh, if you're her friend, why don't you join us? The more the merrier. Guess what, everyone? Somebody's friend will be joining us.
I'll politely accept your invitation.
What do you do for a living, Sky?
I run a small business. She should know.
A hunter and a businessman. You're from two different worlds. How'd you two meet?
Miss Hunter here was in a bit of trouble when we met. She was close to my house at the time. I was honored to help you.
You look familiar for some reason, Sky.
A lot of people say my face is pretty forgettable. They easily mistake me for someone else. Do you also like to play pool? Shouldn't your hunter friends be the ones who are afraid? Are you worried about me? Or are you worried about being dragged into a potential mess? If your colleagues recognize me, whose side will you be on? At this rate, you'll eat all the watermelon they have. I'm glad you like them. I'll make sure our procurement department purchases more fruit from this supplier starting tomorrow. It's just a small business I happen to own.
Whoa, are you a professional, Sky? No wonder I feel like I've seen you before. Should we take a picture together?
His business must be impressive if he's partnered with such a fancy resort. Can we order from him next time we need an afternoon snack for our team?
A white lie easily snowballs into 1,000 bigger ones, by the way. I'm but a forgettable, humble fruit vendor. Other people are just captivated by my easygoing attitude.
Sky, you're a local, right? Where do you live?
My house isn't far from here, but the commute isn't convenient.
Do you have other hobbies besides playing pool?
I like collecting little knickknacks. You know, the kind that make a lot of noise. A strategic yet unexpected diversion.
This one's a romantic duet. Oh, I get it. Wow!
No, you two should perform it. It's your destiny.
It's a classic. Of course I've heard it before.
Sing it! Sing it!
You look like you'd rather be dead. An innocent bystander would have thought you were heading into battle. But aren't you already used to having me as an ally in combat? This is the first time I'm performing a duet with someone. You always let me experience new things, Miss Hunter.
Wow!
See you, Sky. Let's play pool next time.
Bye, Mr. Psy. Next time, I'll order fruits from you.
Sky is really interesting. But let's not ask him to sing again. Bye!
Your colleagues are very nice. By the way, your colleagues invited me to your next company outing. Okay. I'll contact them and say I can't go. If I'm not allowed to decline their invitation. Then I guess I'll have to show up. Now I finally understand what you meant by us being in the same boat. Unfortunately, the string of fate connecting us can't be cut that easily. You're in Goldwood City, too. I happen to be returning to Lincoln. We can go back together. Try not to tag your location on a moment's post next time, kitten. Someone forgot to block Luke and Kieran. Shame. Join me on an errand before we leave? Don't worry, it won't take long. Vigilant, are we? I like that. I'll admit, your misunderstanding did hurt, though. An invitation is an invitation. Did I ever say anything about buying a plane ticket? Luke and Kieran are on their way. Bye. Well, since you asked, we're attending a business meeting.
Boss just woke up.
Yeah. You, on the other hand, look prepared. Not really. You need a walkie-talkie on your chest to complete the look. About that. Should have started an hour ago. It's a boring errand that doesn't deserve more than 10 minutes.
You took your sweet time, Mr. S. Do you have any idea of how many people are after my high-grade protocore?
I see where this is going. I'm borrowing your gun for a bit.
What do you think you're doing? You're outnumbered!
Luke, Kieran, make sure she leaves in one piece.
You lose.
We didn't expect it either. The boss man can be unpredictable.
My mercy has the same value as a meal, huh?
You're back, boss!
Your gun. So. I'm becoming more generous. Guess you're rubbing off on me. Useless benevolence. There's never a dull moment when idiots provoke me every now and then, but they don't have your courage. Which means you've come to a realization, right? You should know very well that I adore you. There is no love purer than mine. You weren't enjoying yourself? I thought you were having the time of your life. Don't I get a thanks, at least? Showing your gratitude through your actions also works. Violence should be used strategically. Let's go. I was in a rush and didn't have time to prepare. Also, I figured you'd be my trusty portable arsenal. How are you going to sneak these onto the plane? Lucky for you, my jet doesn't require a security checkpoint. Stop that. Besides, you didn't actually lose the bet. I planned on turning the building into rubble, but I decided not to waste time. I had important business to attend to. Giving someone a flight back to Lincoln. Really, no? Well, I have no problem with leaving you behind. This isn't the first time. You can pay me back whenever. Sure. This seat is all yours. Would you like to pay yearly or pay per use? You have good sources. Aren't I classified as top secret in your association's files? You must have put in a lot of work to access those. Really? Then I guess I just happened to be passing by and felt like being your driver for the day. So you're okay with being my co-star? Sorry, sweetie, but I'm afraid there's only one invitation to this birthday party. You want to tag along that badly, huh? Well, your wish will come true this time. We're here. One isn't enough. Also, the weapons in the N109 zone are new. The ones here are antiques. So what? I have dozens of these armories scattered all over the world. I can show them to you, if you're interested. But you're already used to it. Yeah, I'm trying to pick out a gift for him. The birthday party isn't the only thing you heard about? I'm shocked you'd surf the dark web for such trivial matters. Why wouldn't I know something that's already on the dark web? The shipping route near Tula Island is very important to me. But then no one would pester you anymore, right? Or are you worried about me? Why don't we make a bet? If I come back safe and sound, I'll disappear from your life. I won't pester you ever again. And if I don't return, well, no one will pester you again either way. How does that sound? This could be our last conversation, Miss Hunter. Not bad. I'll be using this to give him an unforgettable present.
Breaking news. An explosion has occurred on Tula Island. The cause is still unknown. Rescue teams are expected to arrive in 1 hour.
What's wrong? You've been out of it these past 2 days. Of course. Unless I actually don't mind him pestering me. Wouldn't I just be upset if he suddenly disappeared?
You won. According to the conditions set by our bet, we shouldn't be meeting again. I guess you'll be the one breaking our agreement. I'm someone who honors a bet. I said I'd disappear completely, so I have to tie up loose ends. A joke. I'll take your word for it. You're the first person who dared to tell me what I can and can't do. Your gun was very helpful. So, as a return gift, I accept your terms. You're the one who ran into me this time. I don't think it counts as me pestering you, right?
How does a Lemurian like me know? When a person lives long enough, they're bound to notice these kinds of things. Are you requesting to hear a Lemurian myth? I don't remember anything related to one. You... drop the sand. All right. However, when I finish the story, you will have to return to the palace. A winding path where dirges lie. Plundered treasures bring tears, anguished and wry. When islands in the sea turn to deserts of sand, divine fishtails turn to stumbling legs by chance. Gales replace the waves and erase the traveler's traces. The follower's gaze weighs heavier than iron braces. Yet the traveler's heart's weight is lighter than sand. Where to find? Where to divine? Oh, great blue. The price that is paid, only the traveler can say. What? Your Highness made a request. As golden sands recede by tempest's might, songs of the sea blanket the land's desperate plight. Azure waves caress each fin. Children of the sea rejoice, spirits akin. The traveler The travelers. One's journey ends at the shore. I told Your Highness I barely recall it. Stand up. It's time we head back. Not a single word has left Your Highness's mouth. Has the traveler found his heart? Huerte datha forle. Hey, what's that smell? Fried chicken. Let me try it. Ah, it's hot. It's delicious, but I feel like it's missing something. Hold on. Why are you using such a large fryer just to make fried chicken? 1 second. I got these store-bought onion rings a while back, but I've been too lazy to cook them. Now that my bodyguard has come to serve me in person, I'll leave them to you. You don't know how? It shouldn't be hard. The instructions are on the back. Let's see. We don't need to thaw it. Place into a pan with oil on medium heat. Looks easy enough. Let me try. The temperature should be good now, right? We'll wait a bit longer, just to be safe. I just said it's missing something. I didn't say it wasn't delicious. Uh-oh. I think the oil is too hot. Quickly now. Look, these little bubbles are just like the ones the fish at a lake spit out. The onion rings will taste delicious when they're cooked. Too bad you didn't tell me we're having fried chicken tonight. I would have bought some small yellow croakers. What did you do today? I'm listening. Me? I was in a museum all day. I didn't look at their collections. I just liked the environment there. The lighting was dim, and the surroundings were quiet. It was a great place to clear my head. But my head wasn't completely empty. I suddenly got hungry as I was sitting there, so I started thinking about what to eat with you today. Should I flip them over now? Give me the tongs. Careful, it's hot. Isn't it unhealthy to eat only fried food for dinner? Where's the bread we bought last time? We'll let them toast for a while. Are the onion rings ready? I'm turning off the stove. You put the plates on the table. Where are the paper towels? Put some here. Perfect. They're ready now. Perfect. Want to try one? Be careful. It's hot. I'll feed it to you. Not bad, right? The bread is ready too. I'm gonna put the onion rings and fried chicken between 2 pieces of toast, then add ketchup. Actually, let's get some mayonnaise in there. Yeah, that's the stuff. You want something to drink? Cheers. Now our perfect evening can begin.
Good evening. Please show me your tickets. The entrance is straight ahead. Use your own earphones and connect to the Wi-Fi in our museum to listen to the explanations. I'm sorry, but we no longer have interpretation devices due to technical upgrades.
Thanks. This is the diary of an Egyptian doctor from the Ptolemaic dynasty. It says that the doctor's wife had been suffering from a chronic heart condition and was slowly dying. He tried to find a cure and prayed with the priests at the shrine every day to no avail. Eventually, he bought a slave and wanted to exchange his heart with that of his wife's as a last resort. Of course, he didn't succeed. He dissected his wife's heart in an attempt to pinpoint the cause of the disease. Perhaps the doctor believed that the one who took his wife away wasn't Osiris, but her disease. Unfortunately, during his time, it would have been impossible to pinpoint the cause even if he dissected the heart. It's in the explanation. I'll get going first. This is the last exhibit. Thanks for your pen. Is there anything else? Sure.
When did you come in?
I wasn't sleeping too soundly. You're welcome. You can take a look at the notebook after you give me back my glasses. Is this how you normally give people back their glasses? I drew it during my free time just to speculate on the cause of the Egyptian doctor's wife's disease. His records are very detailed, not to mention speculative and unconfirmed. The continuous development of modern medicine has its roots in the trial and error and experiences of our predecessors. When someone leaves behind their experiences and questions, and answer them. It's time for me to start work. It's not like I'm a doctor who works at the hospital 24/7.
We can meet somewhere else. Am I supposed to stand in the doorway for the rest of the evening? It sounded urgent on the phone. Now you're saying I didn't have to rush? I'm already here. Can you please put away your spoon sword and pot-lid shield? If you're curious, just ask. I went to the supermarket after work. This was going to be my dinner. However, it seems some of it will go to you. I do not need your gratitude. You should thank yourself instead. You're the first person I met who was defeated by a couple of crabs in a pot. Did you close the kitchen door properly? I see you haven't been completely incapacitated from fear. Are you looking for something? Rubber gloves. Isn't that a bit much? Give them to me. You already took them out of the drawer. Do I look like a forensic pathologist? Well, considering the task you've assigned me, I'm more like a police officer. Let's get started. I can already tell they're causing trouble. Truly, the crabs must be brought to justice. What are you waiting for? Do you need a save point so your progress isn't lost? Would you prefer I face them alone? This is a cruelty like no other. Does this amuse you? I suppose whether I live or die is of little importance to you. They're all here. Perhaps I should correct myself. The 12 suspects, 6 male crabs and 6 female crabs, have been arrested. Is that right? In terms of skill, shouldn't you be better at this? Are you scared? It's hard to imagine a hunter who can beat 10 wanderers using only one hand is afraid of some crabs. How will you deal with the culprits? Or rather, what traditional cooking method will you choose before untying them one by one? Do you know how to make crab roe noodles? I read the recipe. Doesn't seem to be difficult. The ignorant are fearless describes you perfectly. If you think you're going to fail, you would be correct for once. That is all I have to say on the matter. What are my dinner plans? You may check the contents of the plastic bag by the door. If we add steamed crab to the menu, it'd be an impressive meal. What's with that look? Lettuce, eggs, red cabbage, and tomatoes. Which one haven't you seen before? It seems too much sugar causes memory loss for you. It's not that I want to eat grass every day. Have you forgotten how you dragged me out for barbecue and sukiyaki on Monday and Wednesday? This week's cheat meal quota was met before I realized it. It's not unreasonable to say that you are to blame. Now then, Kami chef, please lend me your apron. With the ingredients available to us, it should be easy to make a dinner that is not simply grass. Lettuce with oyster sauce and scrambled eggs with tomato. Isn't that more to your liking? The crabs have already been caught. Does it actually matter who cooks? Why don't you do what you can to help? I almost forgot. You're afraid. If you want to eat on time, I suggest you observe from the sidelines like before. However, don't stand outside the room. Come here. Stand in this spot. Don't steal any food. Don't cause any trouble. And watch the timer for the crabs. In addition, since I was summoned to do all this work, you should also think about how I'll be compensated for my time.
Why are there snacks all over the sofa? This packaging is old by today's standards. Are you saying I never had a childhood? You underestimate me. Even though these snacks aren't sold in stores anymore, I've eaten them before. Let me reminisce about your childhood with you. Do you really want to test me on how to eat these? Have you forgotten that we're around the same age? It's still barbecue flavored. Even the packaging is the same. Did you know that if you put in all of the seasoning packet at once, most of the powder will sink straight to the bottom? That's why you have to put in a little at a time. Stir. Then put in some more. It should be ready now. Do you want a bite? I'm really good at making instant noodles. Do you want to try some other flavors? Oh, fried chicken. This is also one of my favorites. It's more satisfying than eating actual fried chicken. I know, right? It's really delicious. This chocolate's packaging is different than what it used to be. While they did use aluminum foil back then, the wrapper was a lot more colorful. The recipe also changed. It seems they added fillings. Did you leave it in the fridge for a while? I haven't tried eating it that way before. Your chocolate-making skills aren't bad. What should we eat next? You decide. This one? It's a popular brand of spicy chips. I don't think it's spicy. How can chips be this spicy? It's just that I haven't had them for a while, so I'm surprised that the spicy chips taste like this now. You liked to drink this when you were young too? Doesn't it look like milk? It's sweet and sour. You should buy more if you see it at the supermarket next time. Out of all these snacks, this bag of candy looks the most normal. I've never seen it before. Why are you laughing? Am I wrong? You're trying too hard to deny it. I don't believe you. Unless you eat one first. Open your mouth. Did you think your poker face was good? Want me to find a mirror for you? Your face is all scrunched up. But now I'm curious. Is the candy really that bad? Oh, it's sour. Very sour. Why are you laughing again? I should wait a bit. It's sweet in the center. I didn't think going from sour to sweet would be a fun experience. I remember this kind of candy was quite popular for a while. However, I don't like candy, so I hadn't tried it until now. Why are you still laughing? Do I have something on my face? Let me see. My tongue turned green. I want to see yours. Open your mouth. They're both green. Would you like to keep a memento of our green tongues? Come closer. 1, 2, 3. Now, I'm also part of your childhood memories. Don't try to scare me. I know you're here. Your breathing and footsteps were imperceptible, but your clothes brushed against the railing. Only you would do such a thing. I was right. If you want to see me scared, you can try it one more time. I'm happy to play along. It's another holiday, right? I'll just sleep at home or sunbathe. Only students go on school-arranged field trips. Apart from milk tea and sunshine, what else is needed for a field trip? Snacks and a picnic blanket? But isn't the person who suggests going on a trip supposed to plan it while everyone else just tags along? I see. You want to overwhelm me with last-minute preparations so that I ask you for help. I'll try not to give you the satisfaction. See you tomorrow. Ready? Let's go then. There is a forest in the suburbs whose flowers should be in full bloom now. You look surprised. Are you going to tell me you don't want to go on a field trip? Do you want to open the door again to double check? Oh, we should bring some food for the trip. It's time. Let's get going. I'll keep the shuttle bus ticket for you. There's a spring fair nearby. Do you want to go there before the shuttle bus comes? There's no need to check my homework. All I did was find a good travel guide online. They all more or less look the same to me. Anyway, even if something goes wrong with the schedule, I think we'll return home safely at the end of the day. There won't be any problems. The crowd is huge. I wonder if they all saw the same travel guide. Or maybe the fair's organizer wrote it. Let's buy some milk tea from the store over there. They're said to have recreated a classic milk tea from the last century with their new specials. This is my surprise for you based on what you said yesterday. After all, having a cup of milk tea while strolling under the sun is a must-do thing in spring. There is a row of capsule vending machines right around the corner under the tree. Do you see the line? You just said milk tea was the best one. I'm curious about the criteria for your rankings. The coins have been inserted. You can play while I'll hold your milk tea. A figurine flying a kite. It's not the limited edition item, is it? We have figurines playing with a cat, reading a book, playing the accordion, but they seem to be ordinary. Cheer up. Maybe the limited edition item has been taken. Even if I try... 2 figurines drinking milk tea under a flowering tree. This should be the limited edition item, right? Do you feel better now? Why do you seem even angrier? We got on. We almost didn't make it. Are you alright? Before heading out this morning, I figured some accidents might happen today. Will everything work out okay? Well, it's just appreciating the flowers. What could possibly go wrong?
The flowers have withered here.
Ah, we've come all this way for nothing.
I just spoke to an employee here. He said the flowering period ended early because of all the rain recently. I would have believed you if you didn't look so disappointed. I guess we can't trust these travel guides. I wonder how they got all the good reviews and likes. We still have time. I'll take you somewhere. It isn't something I planned. I also don't know whether you'll like it or not. But you said you'll let me take care of everything today. I can still decide what to do next, right?
The train is about to arrive. Passengers who are going in the direction of Istas, please get ready.
These travel guides are only good for the garbage can. Passing isn't good enough. The facilities here are a bit old, so it might be a little bumpy. It's fine. Hold on tight. Did you get hurt? The tip of your nose is red. Okay. I think I know why. Turn around and look outside the window. The bay is really beautiful. Only at this angle can we see the ocean painted gold by the setting sun, as well as the lighthouse on the other side of the shore. I passed by here once when I was tracking down a wanderer and saw this stunning view. I realized I could take you here to see the ocean. There's no particular reason. The sea can take away all our unhappiness along with our regrets today. I don't like the phrase grieving over spring's departure. I think we should be happy no matter what season. At least, let's be happy today. If I have to choose how to spend my holidays, I'd prefer getting more sleep at home. But you seem to bring me happiness that sleep can't give. Next time, we can go see the flowers, go rock climbing, or visit the aquarium together.
arrived at Waterfront Station. Passengers may get off through the right doors.
It's time to get off. Only that side of the train allows us to see the ocean. How about we ride back and appreciate the scenery once more? We still have time to see the ocean again before the sun goes down. I've only been here once before. I have to admit, it's nice to spend the holiday like this.